Howdy gang, Frankie Day back again on YouTube. Today on YouTube I have another update build report, number 3, on Speedy 197's group build 1960 jet and prop driven aircraft, group build. Okay, I'll tell you number 3 update. I got the undersides painted on my F4. I've got all painted camouflage gray as they were noted for during the Vietnam paint schedule, which is almost like that of an off-white. And so it's ready to proceed with final camo work. I'll start on that after this video. And as the kit is going pretty good, I had to put some parts on before I went ahead and paint the camouflage gray. I went ahead and assembled the landing gear doors, the retracting linkages, and also the ordnance stores racks were painted too. So actually they were all painted the same colors on the side of the aircraft itself. So it's better off to go ahead and install all the undercarriage, which I normally don't do that. I always install that last, but kill two birds with one stone to make sure everything is all together as a unit. I went ahead and assembled the landing gear, the ordnance racks, and went ahead and airbrushed the camouflage gray on it, let it dry overnight. I did that last night, folks, after I presented that my video of my finished up build projects I got going on. And after this video, I'll just go ahead and start the camo on this, and probably post another video this evening on the update. So I should have this thing done at least by next week sometime, either Monday or hopefully by Monday is my goal, to have this thing done. And by that time I can be able to start presenting builds of my past. On my new series of builds called Finishing Up Old Projects, I'll start that the first of the year. There's probably a couple other things I want to get going on here before I start that, and of course it's going to be a big year for me and a big year for you. So anyway, without further ado, I'll go ahead and present the update build report number 3 on my F4-C Phantom on Speedy's 197's group build. Okay gang. So far to the update, this which I got done, as you can tell, it's all been painted camouflage gray, which is off-white. And I got the undercarriage all installed. The ordnance racks have been installed. They were all painted camouflage gray, as that of the other sides of the aircraft itself. The other side is gray primer, which won't be no more. It'll be medium green and dark green and light tan. We'll fill the bill for the camouflage. Now when that dries, I'll go ahead and mask off the underside's white, mask off the top side too, and paint those white and go ahead and apply the red decal stripes. That's included in the kit. This aircraft, I did some research on it, folks. It's a tactical, it's a trainer aircraft stationed in Vietnam, probably stationed in Hanoi, and uses a training aircraft, but it was armed and they still use it in combat. So it's kind of like an OJT trainer, on the job training. To become a combat pilot, you must be field trained, such as that is all military matches. So this belongs to a tactical wing. And this aircraft is fully armamented with sidewinder missiles. It comes with 2 auxiliary fuel tank squids. It comes with Sparrowhawk missiles, sidewinders, and that's about it. That fills the bill for the F4. The F4 has always been one of my favorite aircraft. It's a successor to the F3H Damon, and well, I'll probably have that as a build of the past. And we get a little closer here. We can see how much of the camouflage gray on the finished product, folks. I'll put this on the other camera. And when it's all fully camoed up, all fully painted, I'll go ahead and put that on the camera too. and also the finished product. But as of this stage right now, ain't no sense me firing up the camera and loading up all the software as I go through. Just make a better view, so you guys out there with keen eyeballs out there can see how much is done on it. So again, the webcam does not do its justice in true coloring. The only true color I can see is my red ho-ho-ho hat I have on. But it's off white, camouflage gray. I mixed it myself by using 6 parts white and 1 part black. And that's about all it needs for camouflage gray when used during the Vietnam era. And that was pretty much the customary paint schedule that they used during that time. Except to use Operation Spooky, which is used the AC-47, also the Stinger, and also the Herky Bird they used. They were used as night missions because they're slow. And you get more results by painting the undersides all black, camouflage gray, and they're used as night missions only. So I gave them kind of a plus for survival rate. I can't get away from a SAM missile, but they come in before they even get a chance to launch them. But anyway, make a long story short, folks, this is as far as I got on the F4, so I'll start the camo after this video. But before I do that, I'll present another build of my past, get that out of the way. And I'll go ahead and turn 2 on this thing and get another video of it in its full camo. So I got about 3 hours worth of airbrushing on it, get the camo on it. And that'll be that. Okay, guys, we'll it goes for there, and we'll go ahead and like I said again, on the finish up builds projects I got going on. I'll start that the first of the year. That'll be my World War I battleship, the HMS Iron Duke. That'll be a pretty good model to finish up on. And I know you fellas out there would like to see how it goes together, and it won't take long to finish it up. It's about virtually it's about finished. About 35% of it needs to be done, so it won't take long to knock that out. I get the plans and all my parts compiled together, so I pretty much know where I have to pick up after I left off. So on the fan right here, I'll just go ahead and start the camo after I start my builds of the past, get that out of the way, and I'll just go ahead and start the camo. And later on this evening, I'll post a video on the other camera on the full camo paint on it. And so the UFO will ought to be done by Monday, without a shadow of a doubt. And that leaves me a clear week to get things going. And got Christmas shopping going on. My wonderful first mate, my wife, she got me a 1/200 scale USS Arizona. She paid layaway on it, so I'll be getting that probably by this Wednesday. And I'll present that as inbox review of another building. And that'll be that. Okay, boys, it's time for Frankie Day to get off here. Got a shove. And stay tuned for part 4, which is the finished camo work done on it. So this concludes part 3 on Speedy 197's group build. Haven't heard nothing from Mark yet. I don't know how many fellows participated in his group build. So far, to my knowledge, it's just me. And I'm going strong. I know a lot of you great fellows out there got a lot of projects you're finishing up on. I'm trying to get stuff finished on your plate before you start on something else. And you got yo-ho-ho time coming around the corner, and you probably got a lot of stuff going on there with what's been tearing away through your model building. And it's perfectly understandable. So I'd like to wish everybody a very, very, very happy, merry, and safe, wonderful Christmas. I hope all you great fellas out there get a sack load of plastic, and we'd be like school kids going to school for show and tell. We can show off our wares and what we got for Christmas. That'd be a very, very great video going on right there for everybody. And of course, you all know what that's going to be. That's going to be future builds, and also an added collection to your stash. So I got pretty much enough here behind me, my stash. I got probably about a good 1,000 models behind me I haven't done. I can walk into a hobby shop, and I talked to Don and a bunch of other guys out there, so I got more in my house than you guys got in the shop. So I got over 50 years accumulation of models, so there you go. And so I got enough to keep me busy. And oh yeah, Mark, I got some good news for you. I should get by next week for sure. I'll get that B-17 for you, buddy. The mail service out here in the States is getting really bad. I tell you, they're laying off postal workers, and in Ohio we get mail 3 times a week now. Boy, waiting for important mail is it's like pulling teeth. I don't know, but it's getting a little scary out there. So, and the post office, or the posties you call them, they run very slow. I imagine they run pretty slow in the United Kingdom and other countries as well. But here in the U.S., we're starting to be just like the great people out there across the pond. And we gotta wait and wait until your hair turns gray like mine just to get a package through the mail. And that'd be that on there. But anyway, Mark, without further ado, buddy, you'll get your B-17. I'll get mine too. Hopefully by this Tuesday or Wednesday when I pick up my Arizona. And I got your address. It'll be sent off to you. I have not forgotten you, buddy. I've never forgotten you. Again, like I say, it'll be free of charge. You owe me nothing. And I know it means a lot to you. The Airfix kits do, and it means a lot to me also. And besides, I'll get it to my stash, and one of these days we'll start a B-17 build. You never know what we'll do. But anyway, folks, that'll be that. And this concludes update number 3 on my F4-C Phantom, featuring the great Speedy 197's group build, 1960 jet and receptacle aircraft. And so stay tuned for builds of the past. And like I mentioned earlier in the video, we'll start finishing up old projects. I'll start that on the first of the year, along with Robert Goslin's D-Day build and Steve's shipboard Navy aircraft. And so I have 3 builds neck to neck I'll be doing, so I'll be pretty busy. So I just want to get this Phantom out of the way and shut down until the first of the year. And I'll just keep maintaining my builds of the past, keep you guys interested, and go from there. Okay, this is Frankie Day signing off. I got to continue the ship's work. They piped down all the 1MC. I must go to work on this Phantom, get this thing up to schedule. And we'll catch you on the Builds of the Past video, fellas. And happy modeling. May God bless. And thank you for tuning in. And please subscribe. And Merry Christmas. And let's hope we have a very, very wonderful New Year for all the great fellows across the pond. And here in the United States as well. With God's help and the good Lord's willing, He'll make things right for everybody. So this is Frankie Day signing off. And thank you for tuning in. And we'll catch you on the next video, boys. So you great fellows take care. And we'll see you on Builds of the Past, which is coming up next. Bye, boys.